All right, real quick, take a look at the points heading into week 7. Michael Harris from the second split has taken the lead. Jeffrey Stanton not able to make it this week, so he is going to drop a little bit. But Michael Harris also has a harder field in the second split that he's got to compete with now because we've had a few people bumped out of the top split due to smaller split and a couple of top guys showing up. So here is the top, however many I scroll through. I'm all the way down in 26th. And this is about where we're at. I think most of these people have only showed up for a couple of races. So, there you have the points. Let's get to the racing. I've got to go qualify. This is going to be a difficult one. And, turn this off. Got a guy asking for setups in the lobby. Most of us showed up prepared. I don't know why this guy signed up if he didn't have a setup, but apparently he doesn't know the default set is what most of us are using with a little bit of stagger. Now I got a ton of stagger in my qual setup. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Honestly, I kind of just gave up on getting speed out of this. One thing that I am is very loose so that I can get through 1 and 2 and then just drive it through 3 and 4 extremely loose. I think it's going to pay off to not be too tight in 1 and 2 in the race. So, we'll see if I can put together a decent lap here.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Just a tiny lift. I know the fast guys have it set up so that they can just flat foot 1 and 2. I can do it every once in a while, but it doesn't work out. A little lift and then flat about a quarter of the way on this second lap. Hopefully will give me
One more lap.
the time I need.
29.685.
Well, that's the fastest I've ran. And holy crap, I'm 11th. Maybe that's not the fastest I've ran. No, it is. That is the fastest lap time I have ever done. And I have qualified 11th. That's got to make you feel good when you set a personal best. You're dead last.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Alright. Starting... Alright, we moved up to 8th at least. Let's go ahead and get my setup now, which is going to be this. We've got some added stagger. Not much else changed. I think I'm going to go down on this. Just a couple of clicks. And let's hope this goes fairly decent. Don't know. I don't know how everyone's going to race, but with a smaller field, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe. Yeah, just want to say thanks, everyone, showing up and watching these races, showing up and racing them. It's been a fun season so far. Channel is now closing in on 7,000 subscribers. I think we are 110 away from hitting that. 108 away from hitting 7,000 subscribers. And today I just crossed the $500 mark for this month, which is good, really good, crazy good, because that's normally only happens when we have a new build out.
You don't get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching ads, because that type of money is massive to me. I don't make a whole lot at my job, and that is some decent money for me. So, yeah, eventually I'll get those bills paid off, and then I can start working on getting my setup a little better, as I posted today on Twitter, and I guess we can speed, can't we? On Twitter and on YouTube posts, I put a picture of my crappy desk and 2 monitors that barely fit on there. So, if you're looking to see that, Twitter info's in the description. I don't think I'm ever going to do a video on it because, honestly, it is a nothing setup. So, but may do a video at 10,000, like if once we reach 10,000, of the cat that terrorizes me while I race, so that she can get the F word, F-O-O-D. I can't say it, otherwise she'll be all over me. So she knows when to annoy me, and that's when I'm sitting here trying to race.
About to go green, stay focused.
But let's see how this goes, and enough sappy crap and thanking you guys. Let's get to, well, I won't be calling too many people an idiot in this race, but I know that's what a lot of you come here for. Luckily, everyone here seems to know how to drive. Except for we'll see what the guy asking for a setup ends up doing. Alright, we've got our space. Vinny has joined us. Derek's out front. Big wiggle. That's going to happen a few times. I don't know if the right rear is going to die on us when it happens, but that is going to be something we deal with quite a bit. So, Manuel kind of misses the corner there. I'm not going to try to get to the inside of him. Back off a little bit. Vinny's flying. I think he probably qualified with his race set or something. He is way further back than he should be. I don't know if he's trying to bump me and get me up to the front, but I do not have your speed, Vinny. So it'll be interesting to see where everyone cycles out through this race, if we get long runs or go all the way green. It's I don't know, if you set it up tight, I think you're gonna just fade away really quickly. And if you go too loose, you're gonna fade away, and whoever hits it perfect and drives it to that limit is gonna win it, or have a chance to win. Derek's up near the wall. He almost got it.
29.628.
And he's gonna sneak in there. That's gonna jam us up just a bit. I didn't want to get to the outside of him. Now we're gonna get shuffled. Vinny's giving us room, it looks like. Trying not to cross over that seam. I don't know if it actually affects these tires or not.
29.892.
Okay, this is a lot closer pack racing than I thought it would be. This is interesting. I was thinking this was going to be a little more broken up. It's not like we're drafting and pulling each other around. It's more the guys up front are just kind of slowing things down as they each rotate and take a turn at the lead. Well, that was a bad corner. Vinny's going under me now. Looks like Mike's going up there for the lead now in the 13. Just get Vinny past me now that there's a hole behind him.
Clear inside.
I was going to close it on Joe, but I'll be nice to him.
Still inside.
The hardest place is the front stretch. I've hit that damn wall so many times in practice now.
Clear inside.
Clear inside. Good job, spotter.
Still there at the bottom.
Alright, we're heading back here.
Clear inside.
And that's fine. Save the car, save the tires.
Clear.
And get in line.
279.
This one looks like it's going to be going green. And the bad thing about being back here is once there's going to be some separation somewhere. And once that happens, it's going to be hard to catch back up. But I didn't plan on winning this one. It's going to be extremely hard to do. I mean, this is a very tough field, 3,900. Car's already getting a little tight on me. I'm not going to work on the weight jacker yet. I'm going to hold off on that, use it later. I don't want to run out of adjustments. I want to adjust with the throttle to begin with. And then we'll start working with the weight tracker. But the car is getting much tighter back here in 1 and 2, but also taking a shallower entry. So, people were saying you don't want to run wide open through 3 and 4, otherwise you'd burn up the right rear, but I kind of want to burn up the right rear.
29.859.
But we are all on top of each other. Joe's made a pass. He's up past the 7. He's heading to the front. And that separation is just starting right in front of Joe. And then the top 3 are also pulling away. Derek is somehow recovered. I, for some reason, thought he had fallen all the way back, but apparently I didn't even pass him. Because obviously there's only one car behind me, other than the guys in the second pack. Didn't want to come up here, but we're up here. They're 3 wide. Almost had a nose cut off there on the 5 car. It's Lewandowski. He showed up this week. So Vinny and Lewandowski used to be regulars in the sprint cars and Silver Crown. Done a lot of racing against them back in the early days. And good to see them showing back up, or at least showing up on this day. God, 1 and 2, I'm terrible. I should have just gave it stagger. I should have just manned up and drove a much looser car, but we're gonna go for it. He looks like he's struggling a bit.
30.072. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
I don't know how any of these guys are running on the outside of 1 and 2.
Keep low.
Mike almost got in the wall there, up at the front. And then he's just slowly chipping away. He's passing Ryan now. We nearly eat the apron. Gavin's trying to go for a pass.
30.032.
Go out wider, longer, slower entry. Try to get on the gas to rotate it. Gavin's going to the outside now. And you know what? We're all packed back up, so really no need to do anything at the moment. Long race, 67 laps.
30.236.
Second pack, if we have a big one up here, they're gonna really benefit. They're nowhere near us. Everyone's driving good though. I haven't seen anyone really loose, anyone struggling. I hope the second and third split are having just as good of a race, but This track is a very difficult one if you overdrive it. You're gonna have people punching holes in the wall. Alright, I think we're gonna go -2 on the weight jacker. Just to give me a little more right rear heat. Help me out through 1 and 2. That smoke isn't real smoke, but that was a bad corner. Really pushed up hard. That's not going to be good on the right front. I did not expect this to race like this. Normally, you know, we get this at 1.5s, but this is a little different because of the 2 different turns, so very surprised that it's still this way. Maybe around lap 30. Nah, around lap 40 I bet we start breaking up. 30.292. We'll see. Vinny's worked his way up to 4th. I think Connor's just trying to give himself room in front of me, but if it becomes any larger, I'm going to have to try to make a move. Nope, on it too hard. Luckily it started turning again after I let off the second time. So yeah, the guy that showed up and asked for a setup, like he didn't even say if he was a viewer or anything. Had he, you know, sent me a message and said he was a viewer, yeah, I'd give him a set. But he kind of seemed like a guy that saw people racing, showed up for a race, and didn't know what he was getting into. Which is perfectly fine, you can do that, but I'm not going to feed you a setup, especially one that is extremely loose if you haven't done many laps with it. Because it's nice to race caution-free races with people that show up in practice. Oh, there we go. Heated up the right rear there. Just touched the apron. I was kind of keeping an eye on everything going on ahead of me and lost track of my left side. I gotta do it. Sorry, I gotta sneak in there and take that. It was an easy spot.
Keep low. Clear up top. 30.192. You're in the top 10.
Big dive there by the 7. Getting a little loose out of 4. This is obviously the longest run I've done.
30.197.
I've done enough laps in this car to know what's going to happen if it feels like something after 10 laps. That was an unfortunate turn. Alright, it was just a little too high, and now we've lost our run. And and I am not trying to let you in, Gavin.
30.321. Car outside.
Oh, turn, you piece of crap.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
And we're going to be 3 wide? No, he thinks better of it.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
Alright, it's getting looser now. Might start going back the other way on the weight tracker. Although it still sucks over here in 1 and 2. And Thomas is flying through 1 and 2. Get him past us.
Clear inside.
Just do a quick one right there on entry. That way we can try to hang on to the spot.
30.
He's just looking really quick through 1 and 2. I just can't get it to turn down. I have to lift all the way off. Maybe I start doing more weight jacker in 1 and 2 and adjust it back for 3 and 4. It's something I've done at Gateway. It's something I've told people, give it a try here. So let's give it a go.
271.
Manuel hits the grass. Connor almost gets into Lewandowski. And then, has the A car ran with us before? For some reason that name does not ring a bell at all. Joe's having a hell of a race though. I just noticed he's right up on Ryan. It's good to see.
30.285.
See if we can get up here. Try to follow them through on the 8. Go in wider. Come on, Connor. Get going. Get going.
.217.
And we're just stopped here in 1 and 2. Not a whole lot we can do. Pushing it wasn't going to do anything. I'd go 3 wide, but this place is hell, so not even going to try that. That would definitely cause a crash here. Big loose. And I've opened up too big of a hole, but we should be able to get him off at 2, I think. Oh, Vinny and Mike.
The yellow flag is out.
And Wayne gets into Vinny. Alright, caution. So Wayne's race is pretty much over. He's got nose damage. Mike probably has damage, and then Vinny's definitely out.
Halfway in the race.
And we're at halfway. So the back group, you know, if they were saving tires coming alive, they might have a shot, but I think maybe Sellers is the only one back there that has a shot at pulling that off. We'll see. Brandon might be okay, but if they're not pushing it as hard, you never know. So I went back to 0 on the weight tracker. Gavin's clean. It looks like everyone except for Wayne got through that, and then Mike and Vinny are out of the race, and Joe is now up into 3rd in the 6 car, and I didn't even see Derek got back in front. This is a very interesting race. It's been a lot of lead changes, it seems like, and everyone's, I don't know, everyone just kind of feels like they're the same speed. Now, I was starting to get a bit too loose through 3 and 4, but this should somewhat help cool the tires off, but I need to get out of the main line. Gavin's doing what he should be. Lewandowski's doing what he should be. I'm just going to come down here, so that way I don't run into Gavin. Should have been doing this a while ago, though. So yeah, week 13, I've got it all set up. Server's going up at 7:15 Eastern, and 7:50 is when qualifying starts. 62 people are allowed in. If you are not running this series, please do not get the password and join it. I want to create something where the guys who are running the second and third split every week can actually end up being in a video. And we've got about 60 people that are showing up. So I will put the password out
To go. Next time by.
probably in the week 12 video.
34.7.
But 62 spots, well 61 if you don't include me. And then top 30 from qualifying automatically transfer to the main race. Then there will be one heat race where the top 13 from that move on to the main race. And then we just do a regular 43 car race like we're doing now, single file restarts. So if you're starting 43rd and there's a restart, it's going to be way back there. But I didn't want to do double file because, yeah, if we're wrecking, that's not good. Hopefully everyone's just gonna race and have fun. It's a very wide track that you can go 5 and 6 wide and get huge runs. At least last time I raced it. And then we're going there next year or next season for week 12 in the regular season, so that should be fun. But let's see how this car reacts to the tires cooling down a bit. And, yeah, we don't have to worry about losing the pack because we all kind of...
Green flag.
I kind of screwed everyone over there. I started to go because I thought we were going, and then we weren't going, and then we were going. But I think Wayne was going to be really slow anyways with his damage. So now we just got to feel the car out. Everyone get in line, catch back up to the leader. Top 2 though have definitely checked out right now, and Joe's kind of in no man's land by himself. And looks like Thomas is going for the pass on the 7. Car's okay. Definitely turning still in 3 and 4. Didn't feel as tight in 1 and 2 as it had been, and we're at 0 weight trackers, so we'll have to go back adjusting, I think.
30.151.
But we're all going to close up on each other. I think the leader's just is at a disadvantage since you can't really bump draft, so it's just everyone getting runs. Unfortunately, Kevin got stuck behind Wayne, and that has caused him to lose this front pack. Really need to get past this 8, and I know Gavin's saying the same thing.
30.235. Outside. Still there. Still there, hold your line.
Alright, we're clear of him. Should be clear of him by the time we exit 1 and 2.
294. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
And kind of pushed up, but that should help Gavin because that's going to check him up. So that works out. Didn't really mean to do that, but it worked. Got Gavin passed, and I trust him more behind me than this guy that I, for some reason, don't know his name. So I really don't think he's been in any of these races yet. Alright, we gotta go back on the weight jacker. It's too tight through 1 and 2. -3. We're gonna ease it through 3 and 4 now, not try to go full throttle. Luckily it turns and blocks that low line.
30.362.
Gavin's looking like he's a little quicker. I think before the race we both felt we were pretty trash. Now we got some IndyCar low lining happening up here off at 2. That could cause an issue. That's a big loose. It's just how you have to race these though sometimes. But it is slowing them down, letting us catch up, and hopefully we can miss the wreck if it happens. I need to stop trying to full throttle that. No, he got under me. I'm not going to try to block it.
Car inside 30.415. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
Alright. Let's just hang out here and see what happens ahead of us.
30.558.
Or get wrecked by this guy trying to throw it in low in 1 and 2. Not gonna scare me out of that. Let's just lift off here. Not try to full throttle it. We're hanging on. Gavin's got some speed all of a sudden.
30.281.
Ooh, little wiggle by the leader. I don't know if there was contact or just prediction code, but slow lining's getting everything checked up more and more.
Car outside, clear.
Gavin through the grass. That is not how you do it.
30.332. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear high.
Lewandowski's looking for a way around. He's going to go to the outside in 3 and 4. Ryan grabs the apron. So does Gavin. He's going to push up. We're going to go down low.
Outside. 30.466.
And we're back up to Joe now. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth right now. Everyone's on top of each other. I would not be surprised if we all end up wrecked. It's just crazy hard racing at the moment. Everyone's trying to get every little inch they can. Gavin's going to work the high side now. And I thought we were going to be 3 wide for the lead, but Ryan didn't have a run up the middle.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Outside, clear.
Just not worth it to go yet. Where are we at? On 51 laps, so still a ways to go.
30.68.
Alright. Topside's just death on speed in 1 and 2, but you can kind of make it work in 3 and 4. But you can't get the pass done in 3 and 4. Joe's on the apron. We gotta go 3 wide.
Still there, still there. Right side, 2 wide, clear, 30.5.
I had to go up there. Joe got loose, or I was gonna run him over.
Inside. Clear inside.
Might have damage. 8 cars got damage. I wasn't trying to block the 8, I was reacting to the 16. And the 8 just happened to be up there at that moment.
.537.
Somehow we all didn't die. I don't know how that happened, but I had to do what I did there to avoid hitting Joe. Joe's really falling off now.
Outside.
Sorry, Joe.
Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
I had to try to get there.
Still there.
He's gonna race me hard. It's fair.
Still there, hold your line.
He's just dropping off more and more and more though, so had to do it.
Stay low. Clear outside if you want it.
More just hard as hell racing. Everyone's doing everything they can. And we're coming down to 10 to go soon. I feel good where we're at though. Derek's holding on to this thing right now. Really hard for Ryan to do much. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna set these guys up. I got a little wiggle by Connor up there as he gets the apron.
30.384. 10 to go. This time by.
Maybe prediction code up there with the 12 and the 6 bouncing around there, or they did get into each other. I just got a little tight there. Ryan gets on the apron just a bit. He's a bit sideways. Connor's making the outside work. Oh my God, they're so close to killing each other. We're going up here. Screw it. Let's go up here. Let's give ourselves a lot of weight jacker. Try to run up here.
Clear inside.
Back down to 3 on the weight tracker. Let's continue to run just up here. See if we can make it work. Connor's making it work. Into the wall. That shoots us down here though. Oh my God, I had to tap the brakes there. Thomas got off the gas, I think, so he didn't hit the 6. Connor's going for the win on the outside, which I don't think I ever would have said here at Texas. And I'm looking, oh, they're 3 wide. We're going down low.
Outside. Still there.
How Connor is doing that right now. I'm trying not to push up into you. Oh my God, this racing is ridiculous.
0.59. Still there. You're in 5th.
Absolutely
Outside if you want it.
ape shit ridiculous. We are going for every inch again. I'm amazed that I'm still here at this point. I felt like speed-wise and handling-wise I was going to be in trouble.
30.374. Still there.
Too hard.
Hold your line.
We're just going to smoke the hell out of these tires. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. I think that means... I was going to try to cut down there on Ryan. Then I didn't because I saw Gavin coming with a run.
Car inside.
Connor got a very bad run off the corner.
30.5.
Derek's up top. Last time we seen him up here, he really sucked up there.
Still there, inside.
Alright, more weight cracker.
Stay high. There's a car on
I'm
the
either
left
going to
side.
spin out or pass someone.
Clear.
What a freaking race.
30.
Oh, I love this car. It is so ridiculous. It is just
Still there.
absolutely ridiculous what we do in this car.
Outside, clear.
And it's so good to have a group of people that you can trust.
Outside. Still there, hold your line.
He
Clear
scared me
high.
down there. It's alright, he gave me enough room. We didn't make contact, I just chickened out.
1.
I'm just burning the hell out of the right front right now. Lewandowski's gone though. This one's his to lose. You just gotta hope Wayne gets completely out of the way. Oh! I don't know what happened. I don't know if they made contact or he got massive loose.
Got 2 laps to go.
Okay, it's anyone's ball game again. Really hope Wayne doesn't factor into this. It's going to be such a bad point to catch him. But I'm going to take advantage of it.
Outside. Clear.
Gonna try.
30.358. Car outside. Clear outside if you want to.
Derek got on the apron. Just a little tap of the brakes to try to hold it down. Nothing there. We're gonna go to the high side and then maybe cross him over if we don't get the run on the outside. Yeah, I got nothing.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car
I'm gonna cross this.
Clear outside.
Joe beats us. What'd I get?
There's the
6th?
flag. It's over.
I just tried to stay in it.
Nice run. Solid work.
Unfortunately got Gavin, but Joe just passed both of us. Didn't lose much out of it. I had to try something. It just pushed up there. What a freaking race once again. Oh man, that was crazy. All right, let's go look at the contacts. And what were we? 92.79. What? Jesus. I was so tensed up on the wheel there. My hands freaking hurt. This car. Oh, wow. It is so ridiculous how much fun this is. It's just awesome. This is amazing. I love racing this hard with people that you can trust. So nice. So we got the 9 car into the wall. Nearly takes out the 2. Now what happened here? Just 2 things happened there. Mike was coming down. Vinny got the white line just a bit and slid up, but I think Mike was going to hit him no matter what happened there. I think Mike just misjudged, got a little slower than he thought he was going to get, and then that into the wall. And then Wayne on the outside, and then Vinny just gets a swapper on him after he gets it going again. He loses it and then loses it, tries to correct, and he's hard into the wall. And we got some stacking up happening. So it wasn't my fault. Alright. I thought it was my fault, but the initial stack up started there. And then that gave Wayne more front end damage. We got a little contact. Was it actual contact up here? Oh, it was contact. We got some chrome horns going on here at Texas. I mean, really, that was kind of his only option. So, here I am smoking the right rear, and yeah, let's take a look at this. Let's see. All right, so I see Joe hitting that. Like right there, I know I've got to start coming up. So I'm position myself here in the middle, and then we're 3 wide, and I'm trying not to kill Joe. And you know what? 8 car had a lot more room on his outside. I don't feel too bad about that now. That there was space. It was going to be tough, but I definitely wasn't trying to block him or move him. I was just only thing I could see was Joe getting loose and being really slow, and I had to try to pass him, and I even hit him. So got another chrome horn coming here. No, not quite. And then here I am trying to just dig. Luckily Gavin hit me, and I block him, and then we just all die. That was just a nuts race. Let's take a look at the results, see how the other splits did or are doing. I hope they're done. We're gonna get 156 points, and second split is going to get 1 caution for 4 laps, and bottom split is not done yet. So, good job, Matt. He was one of the guys that got shuffled out of this top split. And Lemon, he was asking in the forums, he hadn't raced yet. So I don't know if he runs on different nights, but pretty good finish for him in his first start. Jim down in 11th, where he was supposed to finish. And looks like Dan wrecked. And Chad might have wrecked. So, yeah, tough track. Very, very tough track. I don't know how we all didn't die multiple times. Third split's still not done. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick. Save this so I can come back and get a screenshot. And then we will try and catch the end of the third split. But it's got to be almost over, right? I mean, we went through the wrecks. If it's not, then they had some major issues. Okay, it looks like it just got done. So let's try looking at this again. There we go. All right, so third split, Brett gets the win. Zach Richmond, that was a new name that I don't remember seeing. Michael Harris actually got bumped down to the third split, but he still gets a good finish, and he might still be our points leader. So that is going to be... Ooh, Ryan's going to close in on him just a bit, but looks like Harris is still going to be the points leader after this week 7. Where else? Who else do we got? A lot of these names at the back I don't really know. But, yeah. Another great Silver Crown race. Just absolutely ridiculous. It's like we were going for every gap, every little thing, trying to just drive the hell out of these cars. That was crazy fun. Evan, I just noticed my mouse is on you. You got 5th place. That's awesome. That was the 11 car. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that because that was a crazy good race. And there was contact, but there's always going to be contact when you're running that hard. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.